Hey folks, BlackCross here, and welcome back to Dark Souls, guys. Okay, so those of you that might have been paid attention probably in terms of how the numbers are and stuff like that may have noticed that my humanity has decreased. Well, the reason why is because I was actually grinding for some souls and materials and stuff. And to give you update, Astora's Stray Sword is at +4. Uh, Armor-wise, +4 helm, +8 armor, +4 gauntlets, and +5 leggings. With that being said, I also have a longsword +4, because I was mostly testing out damage and everything like that. Because here's the thing, this sword is at +4, right? I want you to kind of look at the damage numbers here. 118. Not too bad, right? But keep in mind, that's at a +4. This one's, is at a +4 as well. $56. So, while yes is basically half, here's something that you might not know. When you got specialty swords that can only be upgraded through certain materials, like for example Twinkling Titanite, or Demon Titanite, Dragon Scales Titanite, they only go up to 5. Regular weapons go up to 15. So while this sword is almost at its peak, the other sword still has a way to go and could outdo damage. It's like, yeah, they're both kind of evened up, and even though this one does more a little bit, this one will eventually catch up. But I'm only going to do it because in case I need it. You know what I mean? For better damage. And the weird thing is, we're still kind of rolling really good. We have no longer need of Havel's Ring, which is a shock when you think about it. But it's like, in terms of the cosplay, we're doing pretty good. It's just one of those things where it's like, should I keep the sword? But it's like, so far I'm doing pretty good. If I'm careful, I should be alright. But who's to say? Can't remember if it's this part of the sewers or further on. But we gotta be careful. There's actually a bottomless pit somewhere. That wasn't too bad at all. Okay. No rats. But okay then. This is the part where we gotta be careful of. Should be okay to fight this big rat, I think. There we go. Not too shabby. It can be troublesome fighting that big thing, but in this case it wasn't too bad. There we go. Go ahead and get this shortcut opened up for easy access. I know I still got poison on me, but I don't think we have to worry too much about it. Except for these things. Alright. One check here real quickly. Nope, dead end. Maybe the next layer down, I think. I know there's an item somewhere nearby. Ah, there it is. Okay. Ugly looking dragon, ain't it? Doing decent damage. Come on out here. So far, we're definitely doing a lot more damage. That's only because of the fact of how late we're fighting this thing. Now he's catching on, ain't he? Oh crap. Well, I'm going to switch swords. Okay, this is the first time I think I've ever seen a grab animation. Not too bad. Having that backup actually helped us. Probably asking though, one, what happened? Because basically you saw the weapon at risk. Well, partially the reason is because of the fact that that acid basically drains your weapon's durability. So that's why I had to switch to a different weapon. And the key opens up this thing. But here's the funny thing. We don't need to go through here. Because that leads straight to Blighttown. And I have no use for that. I do not plan to go back to Blighttown. Nor do I ever want to go down there. It is hell, what it is. But since we took care of it, shouldn't be a problem. Now then, let's see here. Endurance, I think I'll keep it to where it's at. Let's see. It was 118. Let's see if that does anything in terms of boosting it. 121. So it does boost it a little bit. There we go. Okay. That's got our equipment situation fixed up. But yeah, as it turns out, it does actually increase attacks. It's a little, but not much. And although I probably should upgrade my attack and endurance a little bit more at a time. I do want to get my HP up a little bit more. Probably 40. But we'll see how things go. Now then. Now, I do have plenty of stuff that I can do. But I am going to go ahead and head to the catacombs. Why should I head to the catacombs? Well, here's the thing. For those that aren't familiar, the catacombs leads to a whole bunch of skeletons. Now, ordinarily, the skeletons can come back if there's a necromancer nearby. But here's the cool thing about this sword. Ordinarily, if you have a holy weapon, they cannot be revived. And guess what this sword is? It's part holy. Which makes things a lot easier for us. But yeah, that's going to make traveling through here a little bit more manageable now. Not having to worry about skeletons coming back to life on us. However, though, I'm going to go down here because there's a boss that we can fight that will give us the thing that we need to increase our Estus numbers. And considering how many humanes count I've got, it's best to go ahead and, Ooh. Better be careful. But, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, considering how much humane I have on me, it's probably a good idea to go ahead and get the right. And then that way, we can just nonchalantly upgrade our Estus to the max. Okay. This was the thing that was causing the problems. Hey, please, not too hard. Push this in. Now I'll open up the doorway. But alright. We're gonna go ahead and get through this. Now, we do have to be careful through here, because, well, if we run into it, you'll know. If not, we'll get lucky. Thankfully, that did not connect. Okay. We're getting through here pretty well. Probably should upgrade to higher healing, but when I upgrade the faith, then I'll probably... But for the time being right now, probably don't need to worry about that. Here we go, this is where I need to go. Ooh. You're next. Okay, I just need to remember where I need to go from here. Ouch. Really? Oh well. There. Now let's see. Now come on. There we go. Okay. I think there's a shortcut that needs to be activated, but I gotta be careful. Here it is, right here. Now I could keep going down, but I'd rather not risk it. Because even though I probably could survive it, it's probably best not to risk it.
Good day. You look reasonably sane. What are you doing in the catacombs? Are you a cleric or something?
Kind of, but not really.
No? Well, that's strange. Oh, I know what it is. You've come for the trinkets, haven't you? Well, whatever it is. This place is treacherous. Do you watch your step? Well, that's strange. Oh, I know what it is. Well, this...
Oh, he's already activated the switch. Well, to be perfectly honest, I don't trust you any more than I can survive in this game, which is 0, sadly. So in other words, Patches, my dear friend, you've got to go.
Curses! What's wrong with you? Well, if that That's what it has to be. Why, you...
What the? Oh. Oh, well.
What happened to you? Curses. You left me no choice.
That might be the first NPC. Well, okay. Havel. I don't know if you should count Havel, but. But the thing is, we could just go ahead and run towards it. The necromancers are dead, so that shouldn't be a problem. The only major problem is going to be the skeleton, but... Wait. You know, I get myself turned around sometimes. Yeah, see? He activated the switch just then. That's why I decided to go ahead and just kill him now, because he was going to be a pain later. Like he's going to be right now. Come on.
Curses. How in the... What did I do? What did I do?
Like I said, you were going to be a pain later. So I just decided to go ahead and end you right there. Alright. This might be an ill omen to do, but I'm going to. Okay. Ooh. Item? Yes. Okay. And we gotta be careful through here. Because there's a demon down here. But we can go this way. Be a lot more safer. Okay, fine. Now, shouldn't have any more trouble except for probably when we get down there. There we go. Oh, and we got the skull lantern. Nice. Now then, yeah, I can either run past all this, or I could just bait them here. Yeah, I could just bait them. But it's probably best just to go ahead and run through it. Okay, we finally made it. That was close. It's just Pinwheel. It's like it gives us the right to kindle, but is by far the most pathetic boss in the game. It's like, really? You're gonna give us this? Obviously, most likely it was meant to be fought early on. Oh, wait. It dropped something. Didn't even realize it. Mask of the Mother. I think that one increases the equipment load. This mask belongs... Slightly raises HP. Oh, it raises HP. I think we're good right now. So long as we're careful. Not an issue. Okay, bonfire should be close by. Right down here. Whew. Okay. Now then, to see if I'm correct. Because I forget if it's like actually 20. I doubt it, but it'd be nice if it is. Oh, it does boost it to 20. Huh. And of course it can't go any further. That's fine. Okay, let me see here. No, not drop. Use. There we go. There we go, I knew I could. Okay. Alright then guys, I'm gonna go ahead and end the episode here, but in the next episode, we'll probably make our way to Grave Lord Nito. So, thank you so much for watching. See you next episode.